Good morning. We are the 26th, I believe now. It's a Friday. You know you've been on the road long when you start to forget what day it is. We did end up making it to Watson Lake, as I'd hoped. A lot of really nice big trees here. Look behind me. I opted to go with the hammock option last night, just due to time constraints and whatnot. And I wanted to try out the hammock with the Nemo sleeping pad, because the Nemo sleeping pad actually has a 4.6 R value. And I was warm all night. So that sleeping pad made a massive difference. So let me just do a quick trip update. We left Fort Nelson, went through Pink Mountain, and then we got through Toad River, which is stunning, by the way. And we got right to the edge of Yukon to Watson Lake, and that's where we are leaving from this morning. And then we're gonna head to the desert. Smallest desert in the world, according to Guinness World Book of Records. Cheers. And this is the ever famous Signpost Forest. There is a lot of signs. You can just walk around and look at all the people who've been here. I think I should go take a walk. Maybe leave my own little mark. Signpost Forest, guys. Everyone has to come here and leave a mark if you're in Watson Lake. There's actually a history to that. I think a guy started this like 100 years ago or more, and just kind of caught on. I mean, there's just rows and rows and rows. Signs everywhere. There's no way to catch them all. And since I don't actually have a sign, I only have a sticker, I'm gonna have to try to find a smooth location to put it. I think right up in the back of this is a good spot. Right where everyone's leaving. So the last thing they're gonna see is Pave Chaser was here. Don't know, I think I should have went with a color other than orange, but it works. Now we're gonna go to Andrea's. It's a little restaurant, get a little breakfast. It's routing me through the back way. I think this way is gonna be better. Andrea's restaurant. It's a toss-up between the trucker's special and the traditional breakfast. So I went with the trucker's breakfast. Sausage, ham, and bacon, and 3 eggs. Whew, that was delicious. And I even got some bucket meat. Maybe throw that in one of the guys' tents tonight. I got my water bladder filled right up. I asked the nice lady at Andrea's restaurant if they could fill it with water, so she said no problem, took it out back. So while she was gone, I wiped down her tables that she had left. She was cleaning. When she came out, she was pretty surprised. I was like, I just figured I'd work for my water. She got a little bit of a chuckle. So we've been informed that a bridge that we passed yesterday, there was a fuel truck that blew up on it or something, and it closed the whole bridge down. They're telling us we should bring extra fuel in case some of the supply gets affected. So I'll be filling up these jugs today, in addition to my tank. We are on the road again. We have left Watson Lake. 18 degrees today, much cooler than yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. We're gonna stop at the next fuel station, which is like 120 kilometers or so. Just to be safe, we'll stop at every gas station at this point on. They are calling for cloud coverage, hopefully not too much rain. Maybe it's a little bit, but for now we've got sunny skies, and we're at full speed ahead. How's that for an old pump? All the gas stations out here are log cabins. It's kind of cool. A little windy out today.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah. There, that's the sound we want.
Yep, sound of them taking our money.
Yeah.
And us taking your money.
Everyone's got to make a living.
Yep, there you go.
Sir.
Thank you.
reasonably priced fuel out here for being also in the middle of nowhere. Well, it looks like the roads are a little bit wet here. It looks like it rained. I felt a couple drops happening there at one point. 15 degrees is still quite nice. I'm glad I installed the heated grips on this bike, so my hands are nice and toasty warm. Probably have another 230 kilometers or 200 kilometers, give or take, to get to where we're going. This is Johnson Crossing, I believe. Oh, look at that river. And those cliffs. They're right sandy, those cliffs. I noticed that once we got into Yukon, there's a lot of sand, like white sandy areas along the highway. This is quite the lovely road. There's just trees lining the road for miles, mountains, no traffic. Big mountains on either side, and that's Craig Lake. And we got a whole ton of mountains up ahead. We're about 7 minutes from Carcross Desert. That mountain's, I love the yellow hue to it. It's the yellow grass. I guess winter's on its way here, so this is the fall time. Caribou Mountain. Chatted with a local who gave us some tips. Nice places to see. Nice place we can do some wild camping tonight. In amongst all these mountain ranges. You can already see the all the sand. Again, even more pronounced than back there. It's just like a desert sand. I'd say we're probably coming up on the entrance. Would you look at that? I'm driving in the deserts. Everyone's worried I'm going to bury my bike. They're probably not wrong. Okay, this is good for a picture here. I got myself in this desert. Now I'm gonna try to get myself out of the desert. Should be fine. Jeremy had an adventure. I don't want to have the same. So we'll see how it goes.